Let's get it. Recently, there have been a ton of really high APY projects that have come out onto the space. Olympus DAO is one of the most popular ones, and there are tons of different forks that come off of that. Today, we will be running through Jade Protocol, which is one of the Olympus forks that has come out with a 2.8 billion% APY. And while these are not sustainable APYs, they may be worth a very small investment for the potential return. I need to make a disclaimer saying this is extremely risky, and some of these types of projects have already resulted in a rug pull. I'm just going to be walking through this one, testing it out for you guys, and keeping you updated along the way. So let's go. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Crypto Cabin. My name is Tom, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at Jade Protocol. This came up in my Telegram discussion group, and I said that I would take a walkthrough of it for myself for the very first time and let you guys know how this is going. If you're new to the channel, please scroll on down below, leave this video a thumbs up, and then hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the new year. Then hit the notification bell and select all so you get notified when I post these new videos. So without any further ado, let's jump right in here. This, like I said, is going to be the first time that I've walked through this. So I basically just saw this in our Telegram group. It got brought up and we were discussing it a little bit. I said I'd take a quick look at it, and somebody asked a question on how do you get into these sorts of things. So a lot of them are very similar. This one is ran on a Binance smart chain. So if you're more familiar with PancakeSwap, this one is a little bit easier perhaps to get into. We have a ridiculous APY. The market cap is quite high already. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. So I'm going to test it out with an APY like this. I'm going to put in a small amount and see how this turns out. So in order to start with something like this, we normally need to buy the token itself. So it says we can buy this on PancakeSwap. We are going to go to I understand, even though we're getting it from an unknown source. Well, it says it's an unknown source. It's from the website itself. So if we import that, there we go. So the pair comes from over here. We see that it is a Jade BUSD pair on PancakeSwap. So therefore, we need to exchange this with Binance US dollars. So I have about 150 in there right now. Let's go ahead and do all of that. So I will get 0.31 Jade. We're going to try, let's see if we can get away with a lower slippage here and go with that. So small BNB transaction fee. As always, you got to make sure that you have BNB in your MetaMask in order to run any sort of transaction through PancakeSwap. There we go. So I've got my 0.313 Jade now, should be in my MetaMask. We come over here. We are going to need to connect our wallet, connect my MetaMask, connect there. And there we go. Wallet should be connected. If I want to disconnect, which I would highly suggest doing before you exit out of here, you would disconnect your wallet before exiting out. So once again, connecting my wallet. There we go. So now you can see that the APY has already dropped down quite a bit. So let's go take a look at what the staking looks like. So head on over to the staking tab. As always, we are going to need to hit approve. And when we do that, there is normally a transaction fee. Again, with the Binance Smart Chain, transaction fees are very small, so that was about 13 cents. You can see that it is in progress right now, and usually the transactions go through pretty quick, but we will need to see how quickly this one goes. There we go. Only took a couple seconds. So if I hit on max, it's going to show up my 0.313. Let's try staking some Jade. Again, we'll need to pay that small transaction fee in BNB, so make sure you have some BNB in your MetaMask wallet. And there we go. I am staking. So right now I have put in 151 So it says my next reward yield is 1.56%. My ROI 5-day rate is 26%. So I should see a 26% ROI in the first 5 days. It says this 2.4 billion percent APY then maybe isn't making a ton of sense mathematically to me, but we will need to see how this obviously plays out here. But that was how to stake it. You are going to need to exchange your Binance US dollar for a Jade through PancakeSwap, and then come on over, approve a couple contracts, and we are staking Jade. Now let's say I wanted to unstake it. You just come over here, and then you would need to, looks like, approve this contract to unstake. Again, very common to have to do that for each time you stake or unstake. Nothing weird about that. You just need to approve that. Again, with Binance Smart Chain, very, very, very small fees. So we will need to do that. That is pending. And there we go. It is approved. So if I wanted to unstake, it's the same amount so far. I could unstake. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to leave it in there. It says my next reward amount, $2. Not a ton. So I don't know how they're coming up with this 2.4 billion percent APY. So, like I said, always will need to see how this plays out. But interesting anyway. I'll keep you guys updated on this. When we come over to the calculator, you can take a look here and see what the potential earnings are. So I've got 0.313, which is roughly, how much I've got in there. It says current reward yield is 1.56%. I'm assuming that's per day. Initial investment, right around $150. Jade reward estimate 0.95 Jade, which is not 6K. I am quite confused. I could be reading this completely wrong too. But as always, we need to see how this goes. I will keep you guys updated on this, because this is obviously an extremely risky play. That's why I'm not putting in all that much. Like I said, right around $150. If I end up making the initial investment back, I will pull that out and let the rest ride, see how this goes. And if I end up being out $150, it's not life altering, right? So be safe with this kind of stuff. Don't go too crazy. Don't put too much more than you are willing to lose. And as always, like I said, I will keep you guys updated with this and see how it goes, so you guys can potentially, get on this as well if it's worth it. So that is it for today, team. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you got some value out of this video, please scroll on down, leave this video a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button. It really does help out a ton. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time on the next episode from the Crypto Cabin.